Hello and welcome to Know Your Representative, the program that bridges the visible gap between lawmakers and their constituents. My guest today is a Nigerian politician, businessman, and former senior special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on National Assembly matters at the House of Representatives. He is now the senator-elect who will be representing Kano South Senatorial District at the Red Chambers. Senator-elect Alhaji Kawu Sumalia. My name is Maria Olashende. Distinguished, it's proper I can call you distinguished because in the next 1 week or few days.
Let it be 13.
They are not calling
distinguished. Now I am Kawu Sumalia.
Okay, Alhaji Kawu Sumalia, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Maria.
And it will be nice to say congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a well-fought battle. It's not easy defeating someone who is been in the house for a long time. But like
for
they say,
years and the former governor, 70 years old man.
Okay, continue. But at least your party has won, not only in the senatorial seat, you also won the state.
Yes.
That's a good one for you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, how was the campaign like when you were going around?
Well, alhamdulillah, we started it early. We start consultation since May. And when INEC officially unveils the calendar, we are in the field. We do a very rigorous campaign. We came in with a new innovation where we are consulting, we are making a town hall meeting. We came with the arrangement of town hall meeting where we listen people and take our campaign to the grassroots. We have 171 political wards, the largest in Nigeria, and of course it's still local government. And we visit almost 85% of the political ward in Kano South Senatorial District. I present myself to them, present our party manifestos, and they realize that I will be a better alternative and they vote for me. The campaign is very nice, although it is very hectic and rigorous, but thank God we have won the battle.
You were formerly in APC.
Quite all right.
Not defected to LSP.
Yes.
Was that the strategy?
Not strategy per se. You see, politics is a game of interest. I am among the founding members of APC. Among the main committee, 89 men who formed the APC. We formed the APC with a purpose, with a reason. After we fought for 12 years, we fought PDP for 12 years. Then we formed the APC. After 2015 election, we start witnessing something else. Up to 2019 general election, then we believe that there is no hope in APC. It is not the APC we envisage. It is not the APC we sell to Nigeria. Therefore, we shift to another political party to realize our ambition.
Okay, so going forward, how would you say the ambition has paid you now?
I'm highly delighted, and it shows the power of the people. People came out en masse and voted for me. I have almost 320,000 votes, the largest in Nigeria. It gives me courage that people are solidly behind any move to make Nigeria great.
Okay, now your people have voted for you. They have given you the mandate. You're the one who will be representing them at the Red Chambers. Inshallah, the 10th National Assembly. What should your people expect from you? What do you intend to do from them? Knowing that it's your constituents, the first thing. Although the job of the lawmaker is representation, lawmaking and oversight. But in that representation, what do you have in mind to do for your people?
Well, I have already unveiled my legislative agenda when at early stage. Immediately I won my primaries or I became the candidate of my political party. I unveiled my legislative agenda, which is to do with social justice and human rights. I choose to take social justice and human rights because it is very large. Then I pick a specific area of education, health, water and environment. This is my main primary and secondary legislative agenda. How to realize the agenda? There is a serious challenge. If we want to continue with 1999 Constitution, therefore there is need for us to sit down and have a comprehensive look on it. There are so many lacunas which we need to sit down and look at. And if there is a need for us to come up with new set of laws which will allow each and every unit of Nigeria to exercise its own power, living under one umbrella, I will be very much happy on that way. We differ economically, we differ educationally, we differ geographically, politically, the way we are thinking. Therefore, we need to attend our needs in accordance with the modern approach of governance.
That your constituents will also benefit from.
Direct benefit on it.
Okay, so quickly let's look at the girl child education. Do you have any plans for the girl child in your
As I said education. I said
so
education.
It involves both the girl child and or
yes,
just
it is very important. It is very important when you want to have a good governance. You must make sure that you empower
the
women.
girl child. Okay, so now let's go to the incoming 10th Assembly, which you're warming up to join, and the race for the president of the Senate and both the deputy president of the Senate. How are you taking it, and how is the race going? On which parts are you?
Well, I'm supporting Abdulaziz from Zamfara State.
Okay, so I would ask you, why are you supporting him? He's from the Northwest. You're from NNPP.
Yes.
A minority party.
Yes.
He's from the APC, the majority party in the House. So how come you're taking the bull by the horn? You're coming out with your full chest to support Abdulaziz Yari.
So you see, we have a yardstick which we will use in choosing the candidate. We are using the Constitution and of course the Senate rule. Constitutionally, 109 are equal. We can contest one. Therefore, he fall into that category.
But not everybody can contest if you've not been in the House before.
You can. No, this is the first place. Then the same Constitution gives the two chambers of the National Assembly power to regulate their affairs. In doing so, they came up with another law, legislation. It is like a legislation, where they categorize the members into three. First, second, and third one. When you fall into category 1 and 2, you are qualified to contest for the Senate President or Deputy Senate President. And we are lucky Yari fall into second category. He is a former member of the House. By law, he is qualified to contest. Then you will look into some virtues, trait, attribute of a person, which from my understanding, he has some quality of leadership. It shows that he's a team player. We need somebody who is team player, somebody who will respect each and every member of the National Assembly, somebody who will respect the sanctity of the National Assembly and membership of the National Assembly. Therefore, we arrive on that position.
But his party has zoned it to the south, and the deputy president of the Senate is from Northwest. So one would have said, okay, since the deputy president of the Senate is from Northwest, why can't Abdulaziz Yari align with this party and support someone who is also from the Northwest?
The election or selection of principal officers is not the business of political party. It's not.
It's not in the Constitution.
It is not the business of the political parties.
The ruling party in the House?
Yes.
To decide who will rule the...
Yes.
Is it the Constitution?
Constitution.
Because what I heard was that...
What is Section 50 of the Constitution? It will tell you.
That the ruling party does not have...
No. It is the business of 109
to
choose among ourselves, irrespective of his political party, irrespective of where he came from. This is what Constitution says. That is the reason where Constitution is with me. Do you understand? Therefore, constitutionally, 109 are to select or elect
Who will lead them?
who leads them, irrespective of their political party, irrespective of their origin or religion, whether they are tall or they are short, nothing. Party can come up with their zoning formula. It is an advice to the members of the house to agree or not to agree. But it is not binding on anybody. And I want you to understand that we are practicing presidential system of government, where the party overbearing or influence in the affairs of the lawmaking is less. Not like parliamentary system of government where they can dictate in the parliament. The responsibility or the overbearing of party in presidential system of government is less.
Because it's an arm of government on its own.
It is an arm of government. Yes, it is political party. We use our political party. All what I am saying is that let the constitution determine our action. Let the constitution control our action and inaction. The main problem of Nigeria is disregard to the rule of law. And if we continue with what we are doing today, we may likely end up in serious crisis and confusion.
But let's look at the religion part of it. Whether you like it or not, ethnicity and religion cannot be taken away from the affairs of Nigeria.
Quite all right.
You understand? Fine, we already have, the way the parties owned it, that's for the APC. The president is a Muslim, the vice president...
APC.
APC. Yes, APC. APC is a Muslim. And the number 3 position, because of the agitation, we're looking at it. Okay, why doesn't it allow you to be a Christian, or it goes to the south?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. But you believe with me that we are practicing presidential system of government?
Yes.
Separation of power.
Of powers, yes.
What is the meaning of separation of power? What is the intent of separation of power? It's check and balance. You understand, or do you agree with me when I said that legislature is an independent organ in accordance with the constitution?
I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Yes.
Wait. You agree with me? And you agree with me that judiciary too is
an legislative, executive, and judiciary. Those are the 3 arms of government.
Okay.
So the executive is on its own,
Uh-huh.
judiciary is on its own, legislative is on its own.
Okay. That is the reason where the theory of separation of power came from. Therefore, if you want to do a zoning, if you want to observe, it is not a constitution, it is convention. And in democracy, convention too is very, very important. Therefore, if you want do a zoning, if you want consider some peeling, you will do it
of the people,
of the people,
of the your constant of the
for the people of the country.
Yes, the people is general.
You need to do it within your own ambit. You can't go out. You can't give what you don't have. We are elected. Mr. President was elected. That zoning is APC Wahala.
Okay.
It's not our own Wahala. Our own is parliament. Therefore, we will have Abdul Aziz as our Senate President in accordance with our own wish and plan. We will have our deputy from southern part of the country, more specific, eastern part.
I was actually coming
wait,
from the southeast.
From the southeast.
Because you want to balance
we want
it.
to balance. Because we are balancing what we have. We are giving what we have. Executive cannot come and dictate to us. But when it comes to the executive can appoint in accordance with complicity, sensitivity of Nigeria. When you are picking your SGF, good. When you are picking your chief of staff, good. When you are picking your deputy chief of staff, good.
And you're not interfering.
We will not interfere. And you, as a leader, you must find a way where you will have a smooth running of your administration.
So who is going to be the deputy president of the Senate that is going to be working with your own candidate?
Definitely is going to Southeast.
But you don't
and
have
we
two
have
candidates.
two candidates.
Okay.
But definitely we are planning to go to Southeast.
So are you supporting Abdulaziz, Governor His Excellency Abdulaziz because he's also from the Northwest?
No, I'm not supporting Abdulaziz because he's from Northwest. No. I am supporting Abdulaziz because I believe Abdulaziz has the capacity to lead us in 4 years.
And you think
I don't need an interference.
And you think he will do much more better than
who?
Than Akpabio?
Oh, yes, from my understanding.
You're sure?
I'm very much sure.
They are both two former governors.
Yeah, yes.
So can you measure up, can you weigh their works, the jobs they've done before?
I am not here to judge Akpabio, but I am here to promote the candidature of Abdulaziz Yari. I am very lucky and I am happy. I even commended Mr. President yesterday when I delivered a press conference yesterday that he appointed two of my friends, my leader, Pemi Baja, a current speaker, and the deputy as chief of staff and his deputy. I am very happy. And Ibrahim Hassan Hadeja, he is my brother, my friend, my in-law, everything. But it is from there the sensitivity started. In this current situation, our anticipation, our thinking is that Mr. President, or you who are promoting or who are disqualifying Yari because Yari is a Muslim, I think you need to start talking on that angle.
Okay, but let me ask you now, do you have the numbers?
Then quite all right. And let me tell you one thing. When we are amending the constitution and some of the serious legislation we need to tap, and they doesn't have to tap.
You think so?
How much is the two-thirds of the Senate? It's 73.
And you people are 119. So how many do they need? They need
No. They have 59.
59 or 75. I think at the last count I heard they have 75.
No, the total number.
Okay, the 2/3 of the 119.
So therefore, let them go and sleep. They have 75.
But are they lobbying you?
Quite all right.
Are you not lobbying them too?
We are lobbying them too.
It's the season of lobbying.
Okay, we are lobbying them too. Even today, this afternoon, I met Akpabio. We exchanged pleasantries. He asked me to come and join him. And me too, I'm asking him that Oga come and join us. It is better for you to follow us than to go and lose on 13. Definitely he is going to lose the seat.
On that day?
On that day.
Majority party?
Majority party. What is majority party? Where are you 2015 when Saraki and the Ike? Where are you in 20?
No, I was coming to that.
Before you came to that.
Yeah. Do you think that scenario would play out again?
It is a politics.
I don't see that. Politics. Do you think it will play out?
We are not picking. We are picking within the APC. It is not out of
the
APC.
Leadership of their party has advised them that on that day they should not go to ICC. They should not go to any other place. Before somebody will now call them and say there's a meeting somewhere, they will now go like it happened in 2015. So everybody should just go straight.
We are going straight
to the chambers.
To the chamber.
But are you people planning to do something like what happened in 2015?
Like what?
Like they went to ICC and some.
I am not among those who go to ICC.
Yeah, but do you think that kind of plan would happen again this time?
I don't know. All I know is that on 13th in the morning we will go to the chamber of the House.
Oh, you don't want to let us know your strategy?
Which strategy?
How you're going to win that?
It's a game of politics, very dynamic. It changes. It is like a chameleon.
Is it going to be an open ballot or secret?
The Senate is secret ballot. We are not using any signature. We are not using.
But you're working with the numbers you have. That I have these numbers.
You see, there was no time we said that we have that kind of number. All what we are saying is that we are politicians. We are lobbying. We are interface. We are doing consultation. We are displaying our capacity. We are insisting that Constitution and the Senate rules is
the standard
which we follow.
So what happens if by tomorrow you switch to the other side?
Like how?
There are a lot of lobbying going on now.
So let us meet that tomorrow. It's today.
I'm not saying if it happens. So are you saying you're going to be loyal to Abdul Aziz to the end?
quite all right. I am planning to nominate him in the floor of the Senate. I am lobbying my colleague who are supporting Abdulaziz Yari to give me the chance of nominating Abdulaziz Yari.
So what's it in this Abdulaziz Yari that you're so confident about that you want him to be president of the Senate?
We are very envious. We see how he contributed in the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His state is the only state where Asiwaju won in the entire Northwest. We are supporting Abdulaziz Yari because his capacity. We are supporting Abdulaziz Yari because he's Abdulaziz Yari. We are not doing it because of intimidation. No, we are not doing it because of blackmail. We are not doing it because of everything. And nobody can intimidate or blackmail us to go and support anybody. And we are not supporting Abdulaziz Yari because Abdulaziz Yari is Muslim. We are not supporting Abdulaziz Yari because he is from Northwest. We are not supporting Abdulaziz Yari because he is from North. Finish.
But why don't we turn the table? You want to balance it. A deputy president of the Senate is coming from the Southeast. So why don't you turn the table? Let me support a deputy president of the Senate from the Southeast and a deputy president of the Senate from the Northwest.
It is all possible. I don't have any problem with that one.
So what if you now turn the tables that okay, this
I
one
am
should
ready
be
to support them.
the president of the Senate,
Yes,
Southeast,
but
will
it
go.
is our own business.
Yeah, it is your business. It's
If
your
we
business.
decide to pick Osita, I assure you we will support Osita.
And are you sure Abdul Aziz is ready to do?
He will be ready to support him. If it is Kalu Orji, we will do him. Kalu Orji. All what we are running from is the executive to dictate to us.
What should be done?
We will resist it.
So what if by chance, he now defects to APC? Are you not going to go with him?
Why not? He is our leader. I will follow him.
Okay. And he comes and says, Sumalia, you are with me. I'm going to APC.
Going to APC.
This is what our leader is saying. So let's follow.
No. Abdul Aziz and so many APC members now are supporting Abdul Aziz Yari. I am very lucky. I have a leader who is Democrat, who is respecting rule of law, a man of principle. Arabi Musa Konkoso.
So he won't rub it off on you.
He can't do
to
so.
follow the decision of the party.
No. He's finest Democrat we have now.
I think that's a good place to end the program. A mentee who is proud of his mentor. But the whole of this game will play out on June the 13th at the Red Chambers. That's at the Senate. That's where we'll see all this that we are discussing about being played out. If it's going to be APC, if it's going to be NNPP, if it's going to be PDP, if it's going to be YPP, it depends. The decision lies in the hands of the 109 senators. And that has been my program today on Know Your Representative. Join me same time next week as I bring you another lawmaker who has impacted positively in the lives of his or her constituents at the grassroots level. I am Maria Olashende.